Amerika Serikat meminta Iran untuk membuka kembali Selat Hormuz pada Rabu 8 April 2026. Hal ini menyusul laporan bahwa Iran menutup perairan tersebut sebagai tanggapan atas serangan Israel ke Lebanon. Sekretaris Pers Gedung Putih Caroline Leavitt mengatakan bahwa pelayaran di Selat Hormuz telah meningkat setelah gencatan senjata diumumkan. Menurutnya, langkah Iran yang menutup kembali perairan tersebut sama sekali tidak dapat diterima. Ia pun menegaskan perintah dari Presiden Donald Trump agar Selat Hormuz kembali dibuka. Sebelumnya, media Iran melaporkan kapal tanker minyak Aurora melakukan putar balik mendadak. Padahal kapal tersebut sudah mendekati pintu keluar Selat Hormuz dan malah kembali ke Teluk Persia. Media Iran menyebut kapal dihalau sebagai tanda penutupan kembali Selat Hormuz. Di sisi lain, Israel meluncurkan serangan besar-besaran ke Lebanon pada Rabu 8 April. Ratusan orang dilaporkan tewas hanya beberapa jam setelah gencatan senjata diumumkan. Padahal penghentian perang di Lebanon masuk dalam daftar 10 poin tuntutan yang disetujui Amerika Serikat. Namun baik Israel maupun Amerika Serikat sama-sama membantah hal tersebut.
Caroline, Iranian state media is saying that Iran has now closed off the Strait of Hormuz today in response to Israeli attacks on Lebanon. What's the White House response to that? And you just listed many military successes. I understand that. But strategically, how is the administration arguing that Iran does not have more economic leverage than it did before the start of the war?
Sure. Well, with respect to the first reporting out of Iranian state media, the president was made aware of those reports before I came to the podium. That is completely unacceptable. And again, this is a case of what they're saying publicly is different privately. We have seen an uptick of traffic in the Strait today, and I will reiterate the president's expectation and demand that the Strait of Hormuz is reopened immediately, quickly and safely. That is his expectation. It has been relayed to him privately that is what's taking place, and these reports publicly are false.
Caroline, the president yesterday threatened that a whole civilization would die if a ceasefire deal wasn't reached, understanding that Iranian leaders have previously said death to America. But why is it appropriate for the president of the United States to use that kind of language when talking about civilian targets? And was the president mocking Islam by signing off his True Social post over the weekend, praise be to Allah? Wouldn't that antagonize Muslim allies across the world?
Well, I understand the questions about the president's rhetoric, but what the president cares most about is results. And in fact, his very tough rhetoric and his tough negotiating style is what has led to the result that you are all witnessing today. Iran publicly acknowledging last night that they have agreed or that they wanted this ceasefire with the United States because they no longer could tolerate being bombed by our very powerful and lethal military, and that they have committed to the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, which the president will hold them accountable for, and it's something the administration is closely monitoring in real time.
So,
Danny.
Should the world not take his word seriously?
The world should take his word very seriously in understanding that the president is always most interested in results. And it was the Iranians who backed down, not President Trump. He said that they would face very grave consequences, as you just laid out, by the 8 p.m. deadline if they did not agree to reopening the Strait of Hormuz. And what did they do last night? They agreed to reopen the Strait of Hormuz.